Hey guys, today I will be showing you how to do a mappless buried treasure. How to find mappless buried treasure, I should say. So the first thing you're going to want to do is launch Minecraft. You're going to want to have a couple mods installed. The mods will be linked in the description, and my mods are just I use all of them. It's best for performance and whatnot. So first you want to go into your settings. Settings are some of the most important things when it comes to buried treasure, right? You want, from settings I found, which are the best after testing multitude of times, I use my smooth lighting on maximum, graphics fancy. I keep this capped just because I just don't want too high of FPS to be pushed out for my PCs, like other games like I play. I keep this between, if I'm actively running, I'll keep this 20 for the nether. Nether's not useless. Okay, so mappless, alright? You're supposed to keep it between, you should be safe anywhere between 6 and 5 chunks. Between there, right? If you're on an island, I'll show you guys, and I'll leave a link in the description of over 10,000 mappless buried treasure seeds, so that you guys will not have to worry about that. So I use fancy maximum, mini map levels max, full screen on, clouds fancy, particles off, shadows on, and this is the most important step by far. You want to use entity calling off. I don't care if you think it's gonna work with it, it's not. Believe me, right? So first you want to load into any world. For example, this world I've loaded into now. Okay, this world. I already preloaded into this seed, so I know that there's a buried treasure somewhere here. I'm gonna launch the pie chart by doing F3, or I'm gonna launch it by doing F3 plus shift. Then I'm gonna go follow these: game render, level, entities, nothing. That's what you want. If you really want confirmation, it'll be right here: root, game level, entities, blah 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 blah. Right? You wanna turn right and just keep spinning till you see a thing. I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna do this. I see nothing. I see a big spike, right? Not big, but I see a gratitude of spike. Right? So I'm spiking. Actually, let me reload into the seed. I already know the seed. So I know I spawned right here. See that? Right? See the spike? As I look over there, I get the spike again. So that means a sub chunk on this side of my screen has loaded in. Right? Actually, this is not the best seed for it. I'm going to choose a different seed because the seed kind of sucks. This is the seed bank that I will be leaving within the description. If you guys want it, super simple, literally copy and paste everything, right? This seed. You want to look for stuff like this, right? Sand and grass, right? I'm going to open my pie chart F3 plus, shift plus F3, and then I'm going to hit F3G, right? I'm going to do this, spin around. I see it's not changing. I'm going to do this. You spin. You see how that big spike? It means it could be anywhere within this side of my screen. Right over here. It could be anywhere there. Right? So I'm going to look over there. Obviously, I wasn't just in that chunk. Let's look over there. Still on this side of my screen. So most likely, it's going to be within this region. Most likely. Right? And this, you want to watch out for stuff like that, because that does look suspicious. It will spawn like that, but with stone around like here and whatnot, and andesite blocks. So it could be in this chunk. To confirm that it is in this chunk, I guarantee there's a buried treasure in this chunk. If I'm lying, may I trip on a Lego, right? Guarantee you flint rates. There's a buried treasure. You want to look, open your pie chart, keep refreshing, refresh, and if I go into this chunk, I'll refresh, and I won't see how I see that little slither thing. I only see when I look over here. When I come over here, I don't see anything. And then once we found the chunk that it's in, you want to open, and then you want to look right here. You don't care about this number, couldn't care less about it, right? You want to go to this and this. How do we find that? We want to go to the 11 in the chunk. Right, we go here, 11, right? And as I was saying, there's a buried treasure. So, how we do this is very simple. The pie chart detects a lag, and the lag is just picking up what's on your screen. Like right now, I can't see the buried treasure at all. So, my pie chart is not picking up anything. But if I start looking at the subchunk with the buried treasure, a part of the chunk is loaded. So I'm going to see it. And as you can see, if you're looking, but you have to do it turning right. You can't do it turning, wait. It's much harder to do it turning left. And I will leave links in the description on other videos on how other creators have done it. Me personally, I'm not the most experienced at mappless buried treasure. I'm not the best at it, admittedly, because I'm just not, Can't be perfect at everything. That's what my dad told me. No, he didn't. And that's just the basics of buried treasure. Now we'll get into the advanced subjects of it. I'm gonna reload into the seed. As I'm reloading, there's two things I look for: sand, grass, and sand. If you don't see any of those, reset. Preferably, you want a tree around, but 9 times out of 10, a tree will spawn somewhere, right? Open pie chart, scan, do a 360 to your right. Once that thing, part of the buried treasure is loaded, then you just want to go towards where it loads. See? The part isn't loaded on my screen. Watch. Oh, it's loaded. See how I get that big spike just randomly? Because that part of the subchunk is loaded in within my screen. So I would go this chunk, check. I don't recommend this looking up method. Other creators have done that. I don't recommend it. You can also align your crosshair with this blue line and align your hunger bar to it. And if you still get a spike looking up, that basically confirms it. Go to 99 in the chunk, and now you're good. Now I'm going to be giving a less visual representation, right? So let's say this is a player. Wait, give me a second. Let's say this is a world. And you have right here, this is, I gotta restart this, I'm not gonna lie, this is trash. Wait, PAINT, my bad, horrible YouTuber I am. So let's say this is a world, and the world is, this is all the world, right? And this is our player, right here. This is the, let's say 6 chunks the player's in. The buried treasure is right here. This is our player. The player can only see this far ahead, right? This is all the player can see. Now if the player turns, stay with me. Now if the player turns so that it can see the buried treasure, he'll be looking at it. Then he would know, because there'll be a orange spike coming from his pie chart, right? And if you don't see the orange spike, nothing there. I'm going to give you guys an example of no orange spike. So, a quick summary before turning the video off. I'm going to, this is what nothing will look, this is what it'll look like if you don't have any, spike, if there's no buried treasure around. I want to look for, see, like this. See? Look at my pie chart. Ready? Oh, Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. So I know there's no block entities within a 6 chunk radius of me. At all. I can guarantee that. And next video will be how to loot bastions. But a quick summary if you didn't. If you just want a quick summary. So, player looks around for a pie chart, looks at the edge of the screen, and goes towards the edge, digs down at 9-9. Simple explanation. Have a good day.